And today I am sitting down with a good friend of mine, Miss Shay Caldwell, who actually I kind of recently discovered that we weren't mom like.
Savannah, go tell daddy.
Hey y'all, hey guys. It's your favorite homegirl, Julie, and today I'm sitting down with a good friend of mine, Shay Caldwell. We went to high school together. I'm actually kind of discovering that we weren't really good friends per the yearbook, but we can visit that another day. But Shay and I have been friends since high school. I visited her in Atlanta when she was living in Atlanta. She lived in Denver at one point. And today we are going to just talk about the long-awaited fourth season of Insecure. We're going to give our personal reviews on it, what we think about it, and we have questions, Issa. We got questions and we need answers. So just if you guys have not watched Insecure, number one, you need to come up under that rock. You need to get on and watch it because it's such a good show. But just a brief synopsis of it, it is basically like adulting 101. It follows four main characters. There are a bunch of different characters, but it follows characters Issa Rae. She's a writer, producer, everything, creative content behind it. She does everything for the show. But there's Issa, there's Yvonne Orji, there's Jay Ellis, Natasha, I can't think of her last name right now, Amanda Seals. They're all in this show. They all play different characters. Issa plays a character named Issa, who is just going through the trials and tribulations of being an adult. It is not necessarily based on Issa's life, although there probably are some things that are intertwined into it. We can get into it. One of her best friends, Molly, she's a successful lawyer, and she has her adulting thing. She's going with relationships and like finding the perfect job and those types of things. We have Jay Ellis, who plays Lawrence, who is actually Issa's boyfriend and ex-boyfriend as the seasons go on. And we have her other best friend, Amanda Seals. Her name is Tiffany, and she's Tiffany. We ain't gonna get into it right now. She's Tiffany. And then Natasha Rothwell, that's her name, Natasha Rothwell. And she plays Kelly. Kelly is like that fun, well-to-do comic relief person that we need in our lives. And she's just out here living her best life. The most interesting thing about season 4 is that they introduced a new character, Condola. And Condola kind of...
Well, she was in season 3.
She was in the end of it. She was.
Yeah.
But Condola this season, we're about to unwrap some things with Miss Condola. So you have anything to add about the recap?
Yeah, it was good. I mean, I don't think that it was too many like spoilers in there. If you haven't seen it from season 1, I highly suggest you start from season 1, episode 1, so that the story can naturally build for you, because it doesn't make sense exclusive of the other ones. It's almost like watching a new Sex and the City unfold in present day.
Before we even jump into this review, can we just kudos to Issa and her writing team, because this writing on this show is amazing.
It was good. It's been good since Awkward Black Girl, though. Yes. On YouTube. I've been following her since then. I was a fan since she was on there. And also, there's a YouTube series, I don't think they do it anymore, called The Guild. Yes. It's similar type of Awkward Black Girl. And so to see shows that like really climb from grassroots up into like HBO production level is fascinating.
So if you haven't caught up on the first 3 seasons of Insecure, I would suggest that you kind of pause this video, bookmark it, go back to it, and then come back into it, because we're about to give you some spoilers. And if you want to watch it catch up, you might want to be on top of it.
Yes.
Before we just let out some things. So
definitely catch up.
I'll jump right in, and I'm gonna just go right in, and I'm gonna ask, do you think that Tiffany is a good friend or no? Because I'm going with no.
You're gonna say no, so I have to defend Tiffany a little bit, because not only do I have friends like that, I've been that friend where it's like I'm an advocate for being open and like, if you see my boyfriend cheating, I'm married now, but in the past, let me know. Let's talk about it now. Don't like leave it up to assumption or like, oh, that's their business. I wasn't that friend. In this situation, I would have said something at some point, right. But I think everything happened so fast, it was no need to say anything. Plus, she was so wrapped up in her own story, and she's pregnant, and I don't blame her. I think she might be one of the most genuine friends, even though she is blinded by her own lifestyle. Yes, I do.
Interesting. So, for those of you who aren't caught up or don't know, Tiffany, I'm asking this question because Tiffany hooked Issa's ex-boyfriend up with somebody that Issa is currently working with now.
Hooked up is
she
not the right word.
She said it.
No, she didn't. She said they met
okay.
at my baby shower. She didn't have anything to do with this is this person, this is this person. Oh, y'all should date. That would be cool. That's not what happened. They met in the same kitchen because the baby shower was, you know, a mutual place.
I interpreted as she introduced them.
She did not. She did not introduce them.
I'm going to say that she's not a good friend, even if she didn't hook them up, but she knew the situation. Like, she knew that this was Issa's ex-boyfriend. So I feel like if she knew that, then she should have been like, listen, like not stopped it, but maybe in like, listen, this is the girl you working with, this is her ex-boyfriend. I'm just want to give you a heads up. They were together. But she didn't, like, she just was like, oh, I didn't know anything about it. Oh, I meant to tell you. Like, no, you knew. So the person that Tiffany hooked Lawrence up with is Condola, and Condola is actually helping.
That's not what happened.
All right. I'm gonna stop saying hooked up.
The person that Condola met at Tiffany's baby shower, is Issa D in the movie, in the show, Issa Rae in real life, but is Issa's ex-boyfriend of 5 years.
See, that's a long time.
Yeah, I agree.
But so the person that Lawrence is dating now, her name is Condola, and Condola is helping Issa D put together a block party for Black people. Basically, I'm going to just give it what it is
in their neighborhood. Yeah,
because their neighborhood is changing with gentrification. So she just wants to keep it Black owned. We Black. We here.
That's right. Highlighting the Black community and artists in the local area.
Yes. So this is Condola, and after sharing the information that Condola and Lawrence are together or dating, not together, they're dating, and they're dating it's getting pretty serious. From what I picked up, it's getting kind of serious. It's like right at that, like, oh, you should be my boyfriend, you should be my girlfriend. That should be like, right. I'm getting it. So my question is like, what should Condola do? Because I feel like Issa kind of like suppressed her feelings about it, and she was like, oh, I'm good, we're good. But I don't, of course she's not okay with that. Like, who will be okay with that? But it never really talked about Condola and how she felt about it. Like, she didn't really dive into like we didn't get to see her perspective. So do you think that she should say something, or you think she should just continue on like nothing happened?
I think Condola's perspective will probably be laid out a little bit more as the season goes on. It's still very early on, but from even just the 30 minutes, she did take some time to think about it. She went over, she told him what it was and was like, I need some time. She took the time, however long it was, and then came back, and she obviously has decided this is my man. Right. She's decided that this is my man. So whatever happens, happens. It's like the working relationship doesn't have to extend past this block party if they don't want it to. I think what probably will end up happening is that Condola and Issa will be better friends than either of them expect. Because it's kind of like, I did tell you I was going to stick this out with you up until this point, so I'm going to do that. And then maybe after that, our relationship can fizzle off. Right. But in the trailer for the upcoming episodes, it just seems like they'll probably get a little bit closer than they anticipate.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just still think that you don't have to be friends to get business done. I mean, if that was the goal anyway, which is I get it. You're spending a lot of time with this person, and things probably a lot closer in time because they were like building towards the block party. But my thing is like, you don't have to be her friend. Like, you guys don't have to be friends. You just got to get this coin, get your sponsors, and let's keep it moving.
Yeah, true enough, but it seems like Issa is also not necessarily on the hunt, but is open to new friendships and new relationships simply because of her and Molly's disagreements and her not as closeness or her unattachment to Tiffany and Kelly in the story.
So Speaking of Molly, the season opened up with Issa saying, "Oh, me and Molly not cool anymore," and it like kind of flashed.
Right.
So.
Right.
What?
And it looked like Issa was in a newer and nicer apartment.
Yeah, stepped up.
Okay. Thought it was just me. I caught that. So I was like, yes, girl, I'm waiting for the progression.
Okay. So I know we can't like officially predict or like foreshadow what's gonna happen, but like
what do your predictions in just episode 1? They did say in their live, like, don't fuss at us until you get through all 10 episodes, then then you can fuss or say anything. So I won't directly, not that I'm friends with her, but
well, me and Molly are friends. Like, we've met multiple times. So we're friends.
Her name is Yvonne. You've never met Molly. Molly lives on HBO exclusively. Yvonne probably lives in Los Angeles.
She does. We talked about that. She does.
Okay. Yeah, I thought. So that's your friend. I get it.
But I don't know. I just feel like, honestly, Molly is projecting a lot of her own insecurities about how she feels about herself onto Issa, which is causing that friction between them.
Mm-hmm. So I think they haven't fully repaired their relationship or even talked enough about it. After she sent, is his name Daniel? What's the boy's name? Nathan. Girl. I'm like this in real life. I can't remember nobody's name. So yeah, when Nathan came back, it was a different story. Yeah. With their friendship. Yeah.
And I see they try to do like these self-care Sundays, but they're not really helping themselves because they're not talking about their friendship. And I think that like trying to bury all of that and like how you really feel about some things, it definitely is tarnishing. And that
was a little bit of a miss for me because we had never seen that before, and I guess they wanted to introduce some different aspects of their relationship. But season 1 through 3, not one time did we see a self-care Sunday, but it made it seem like it was a ritual. I don't know. It was that scene could have been deleted for me. Nothing was established. They could have added some more dialogue between her and Issa and the guy she was hunching. I'm like, who is this?
That part. I said, where did this guy
Let's have some more conversation before. What's happening? I was like, why are these choices being made?
That was so weird.
Okay, what's happening? Molly knew about him. Number one, who is he?
It was so hard to watch for me.
It wasn't hard to watch. It just was like shocking to watch. And I'm, listen, we are all grown and we've all seen it. It just was like, what's happening? What's cringing for her? Like,
what's his name? Like, who is this?
What's his name? Right. Character insecurity outfit. Like, okay, friend. I don't know. Some more could have, that self-care Sunday could have been gone. And they could have done more with the conversation. Him coming back, him showing up, I don't know. And then Condola and Issa's awkward office conversation was hilarious.
So
they could have went awkwardly long with that. That would have been even more funny.
Yeah.
They could have taken that even, a little bit longer to where it was like, okay, I guess I'm gonna go. But what I did find interesting was that this was the first time, like, the girls got to be proud of Issa for doing something. Like, they're all in their respective careers. Tiffany has, I'm sure, a husband, and now they're starting a family, and she works wherever she works. But Kelly's successful, Molly's successful. Issa has always kind of been, like, the awkward lamb, like the ugly duckling. And now she's kind of like blooming. And they were like, okay, girl.
That's how I feel. I am Issa and Issa is me because I'm all over the place. I have no,
like, she's getting to her accomplishments though, So that was cool to see. I can't wait till episode 2 because obviously there are a couple of questions. We need to figure out what Andrew's answer was.
Oh, yeah.
We need to still figure out why Issa and Molly, although we can kind of see it unfold, we're trying to see more of why Issa and Molly's relationship is fading away. Obviously, Condola and Lawrence are together after that solidifying hunch action that happened. Mm-hmm. So, like, finding out what that means for her and Issa's relationship. Yeah. And do they ever actually have a real conversation about it that isn't awkward or isn't funny? And then 3, Tiffany and Kelly They had a little bit of a rift too.
Yeah, because they were the best friends of the it was like Issa and Miley.
Right, of the four.
Yeah. So yeah,
Right.
they did have a little falling out in season 3.
Yeah, because she didn't let her plan her baby shower, which I agree with Kelly for that one. That was a little whack.
Right.
At least she could have
sisters, like give me something, give me a heads up or something. Like my other pregnant friends are going to plan it or something like that. Like
or saying, hey, get with such and such, y'all can plan it together, even if you don't do anything. So those are my like 4 takeaways that I want to see develop over time in the next 9 episodes.
Oh yeah, because she has 10 this season. I don't know. I guess.
Yay!
I know, we're so happy because listen, people wanted an hour, and she was like, "I can't give you an hour, but I can give you another episode." All right, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in today with me and Ashay. We did our review on Insecure. Again, if you have not seen Insecure, please go back and watch it. It is so good. It is so worth the watch. It is so worth the binge watch. Like, go watch it. And we're going to be coming to you every week with our review and how we review it, how we saw it, how we feel about it, our laughs, our cries, because sometimes Insecure be having me like this. But
right, very true.
It's so good. It's so good. But thank you for subscribing. If you have not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. It's right below. Like, comment, share, and we will see you next time.
I just have to laugh. Look at this man. He got full on, what is that, a scarf around his nose? He about to run with a scarf on.
Be the best you can be.
I am. And I'm giving myself a little more grace. Because I have not gotten up and worked out or gotten up early in the morning. I'm just like, it's okay.
Yeah, I had a workout goal 2 weeks ago. So there's that.
Which was what? Which was to do what? To work out where?
In my apartment. Like, I have space in my apartment to do it, but I have an app.
What about dancing? I thought dancing was going to be on your goals list.
Well, dance schools are closed now.
But dance is not closed in your living room.